to remain. The risk is grind time. I need her. Grind time. I need her.
The next day.
No, you imbecile. I said to apply the Luxuria wax from Italy, and your lackey said you applied the Labant from France. Do you hear the different sounds those two words make? If my paint fades or loses luster in any way, you're gonna hear from my lawyer. Ciao.
You having rich guy problems over there?
Yeah, thanks to you, rich guy problems. So here it is.
Yeah.
We're locked into the short-term deal with Sprint, but State Farm is coming hard. Smart move is to sit tight for right now. If we hold off and give them an exclusive when you're not repping anything else, I could probably get more money out of them. Also, that way you're not stretched too thin. You can focus on your game.
Okay, that's a smart move. And what's the other move?
Other move is immediate gratification. We move forward with Sprint and lock in State Farm right now. Bird in the hand and all that. It's your call either way.
Nah, the timing don't feel right. Let's wait until I build more followers before we start bringing on new companies. Cool?
You know it. Let's get that exclusive with them later.
All right.
Gotta run.
Good job. Back to the game.
I'm gonna hold off, cause just so I can get more VC
Okay, everyone,
later.
listen up. Today
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God, I
focus on
don't.
2 more points of emphasis.
You know what?
Feeding the post and limiting perimeter shots. So here we go.
I'm
As
gonna
you
fucking
know,
on my
we have
phone
some
while
really
this is
good players on
happening.
this team.
Oh
and when
my
we see
God.
a mismatch against another team, we want to take advantage. Maybe the opponent is undersized, or maybe their interior defense is weak. But these are the situations when we want to feed the post as much as possible. Now let's take a look at some game film showing what we can do to get the ball to our post players for some easy scoring opportunities. You see how the passer is getting a good angle in open passing lane? Don't force passes into the post if the defense is camping in the passing lane. Once we get the pass into the post, we can let our post players go to work and get some easy baskets. Here's another example. See how the passer waits for the post players to make solid signal for the ball? You gotta have patience. Always have to make sure the post player has established his position and is ready to receive the pass before throwing it down. So remember, the coach wants us to feed the post. This is what we should be doing. Now, on to our next point. There are several good shooting teams we'll be facing in the future. We need to do everything we can to limit their perimeter shooting. If we give good outside shooting teams open looks, it's going to be tough for us to get a double. Let's take a look at some tape to see how shooters are getting open and the bad things that happen when you give those teams a good look at the basket. All right, here's a technical case of using the screen. See how the defender's nowhere near his man? You can't do that. Your job, avoid the screen and stay tight on your man. You can't give good shooters open looks. Here's another play. See the defender sag off the shooter and give him an open look? When we go up against good shooting teams, we need to limit perimeter shots by staying tight and trying to force them inside to our interior defenders. If they're going to take an outside shot, we better have a hand in their face. Okay, I think we're good here. I have complete faith that you all will be ready to execute when coach calls for either of these points of emphasis next game. We'll catch up more tomorrow at practice.
Do a spotlight like that, come on. What's going on here?
2K Sports presents the NBA.
Okay, whatever.
Basketball is coming right up. So don't even think about switching over to football. This is Kevin Harlan.
Don't even think about switching to football.
And Clark Kellogg.
Roy
Here we
Hibbert.
go, the battle between conferences. It's East
there we
versus
go.
West, where the Indiana Pacers
Why y'all-
will be looking to make a statement.
George
And
Hill,
this is the
who's-
first season matchup for them
I believe he's on the
against
Utah
Rockets.
Jazz
A year
now.
ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure
Actually,
a
I
win
think
on the
he-
road.
You know, in terms of playing against somebody in the opposite conference, it doesn't get much better. In fact, it's too bad these clubs only play each other twice.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's
The Utah
on the
Jazz
floor.
is a pretty good team, though.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Terrence Jones is down.
I don't know what it is. Maybe.
Harden and
I mean, I'm sure some players got a lot better. I mean, Gordon Hayward
No challenge from the defense
is an
there,
all-star
but
caliber
put that
player.
one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard.
Are they a
to the
title
hoop.
contender? No, not yet.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a.
The team's young, so we'll see about
Steve
them.
referring to last year's game moments ago about two beauties in those two games last year. They battled to a
David
split
West,
decision,
who's on the
game-winning win.
freaking Warriors
My
right
guess
now.
is
Oh
it's
my
gonna be
God.
hard to tell these teams apart. They're
Wesley
both
Matthews
still
is on the
very, very
Pacers.
good.
Obviously, he never played for the Pacers in real life.
They won that game against Portland.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort.
What the hell happened to
Sometimes
Wesley
you'll see
Matthews? He
some
was good in
inconsistencies
Portland.
Come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Here's Hill after the made shot for Mr. Moves. Outside Hill. Pass to Hibbert. It's back to Hill. And here's George for three. Here's Hibbert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the
We'll take
glass.
that.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Hill. George against Ariza. The three from Hill. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that result was no surprise, Clark, because they played very loose with the ball that night.
Yeah, they were carefree. Footloose and fancy-free with the ball doesn't get it done. And how often do we see it, Steve? The team that loses the turnover battle loses the game.
From deep Harden, that's good.
There we go. We'll take that.
Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board.
Here you
for
go,
two.
Harden. We'll
Pretty
take that.
impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
And George kicks it to West. Down low, here's Matthews. The shot's good on the assist by West.
You know, they've scored several times
let's go.
already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here's Ariza. Boy, he just disappeared against San Antonio, and they really needed him. Now the feed to Harden. And the shot is good.
There we go. We'll take
Harden's
that.
got 5 points so far.
Why am I playing
Their
15?
offense
Well,
already
I.
flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, let's
Well,
call.
high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Why? Because
Here's Mr.
well, first off, I actually did
Moves.
have
Goes in for the dunk.
2K17.
Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more.
Well, the reason why I'm
than
playing
2
this
points
game
when
is
he
just
finishes.
because I just kind of want to.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body
Want
blow.
to, so
And here are the Pacers now. The Rockets making the shot.
yeah. I did a Let's Play 2K17 a while ago.
It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
And I don't think there's really anything
It's leading
wrong
by
with
7.
playing an older version of the game because to me the game's funner.
And
Oh my
stolen by
God, that almost went in, but oh my.
Hill with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
Now here is Hill. 6 to shoot. And Matthews gets it to go.
Yeah, you're not exactly the first person to ask me that.
Now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Scola comes in for West. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Nick Calathis in for Hill. Houston with a big group substitution here. Kufis checked in for Howard. Robert Covington comes in for Jones. John Salmons, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Ellington is subbed in for James Harden. Now, here is George. After the miss from Mr. Moon.
And right now I'm actually being pretty smart with my money because I just got my car fixed. And now my... And actually I put in my car, so once all that gets paid off, then I will actually start putting back money. In case my car goes down. I know, not that animation. What? Well, at least we scored, but anyways, so I think it's gonna be pretty tight because I kind of want to, because I want to have some, because I want to at least have some cash back to be able, so I can get a new one in case my car goes down. Because
here's Calathis.
I have no idea how much longer my car is gonna last. So.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Baseline jumper, and Houston again with the bucket.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella.
So I think after the stream, I'm thinking about making a video on my YouTube channel to explain a couple things. Right, we have a good lead to start off.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Nick Calathis is out there with Paul George. Then there's Dunleavy.
Oh, come on.
And it's Mahinmi in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
But yeah, once again, and why people are always asking why I'm playing 15. All because I want to. Maybe the order games is funner. Funner than me.
With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
Honestly, I wouldn't blame if nobody when 16 was out. Some people did not get 16, just stuck with 15. Because honestly, I didn't think NBA 2K16 was a very good game. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I don't think the game was really that fun.
Works out that way. It does.
Who's number 33 on our team?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had
whatever. Let's just
ones a long time.
wait. Hold on. Who's number 33 on this team? Robert Covington. Oh.
Right. Here is Mahinmi. He's had some
I know he played for the Rockets. I know he played for the Sixers. I don't know if he's still on the Sixers though.
They got away with it.
Here's Mr. Moves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Dishes to Ellington. Off target there.
That's why I asked you to pass it out. You're not going to make that.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession.
Give me that.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Stolen by.
That's not the pass I meant to do. You can't control your passes in this game.
Here's Calathis. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Here's Mr. Moves. 14 points for him. Salmons kicks to Ellington. Here's Mr. Moves. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Ellington. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Houston shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one. So an entirely new.
Too many turnovers.
Oh my God! Could you stop nagging, Coach?
In for Nick Calathis.
Of course, we get to see this.
through 2 here and a good one. Rockets.
Gentlemen, I'm here with Roy.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to
Yeah,
be
I don't
close
care.
as the first.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You know, Mr. Moves has been exceptional here, guys, today.
It looked like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that.
Yeah,
first
3
half.
BS
And see,
turnovers.
they were all good looks. I mean, his
Don't
shot
blame me
selection
for
has
that.
been
Go after the
terrific
game
throughout the game.
developers.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter, and it's Mr. Moves in at the 1. And so it's Houston with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The dish now to Ariza. Paul George with the
Are you
steal.
serious?
Matthews into the lane. Here's Hill, and he hits it to tie the game up. Hill's got 7.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. We're back to square one, whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
Great
How was that a
work,
missed
disappointing result.
shot?
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
West passes to Hill. Outside Matthews. Fader on the way. And too long on the shot.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Mr. Moves. And George gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him,
Barely
they may not be
winning.
in the league.
Oh wait, I have 18
Hill
points.
dishes to West. No good off the back of the rim. Houston in the lead. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 18. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Mr. Moves. 18 points.
How was that a
He's
missed
ejected
free
a shot over the
throw?
course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Scola comes in for David West. Dunleavy's checked in for George. And it's Nick Calathis in for George Hill. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Nick Calathis.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Here's Calathis.
Come on. Gotta get some stops though. Gotta get some stops. They gotta try to pull away.
Feeds to Scola. Now Dunleavy. Scola. A screen on Salmons. Here's Dunleavy. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dunleavy's got his second basket of the game.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional.
Dude, you're
right
so
now,
poor.
every
Yeah, well,
time, but if it works,
Viewers really gotta understand. I'm probably gonna make a video on this soon, but
Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
the reason why I'm poor is because I don't know if anybody really knows this, but I'm on something called SSI. I also have Social Security and all that, and that's not really the most important part of my thing. The most important part is actually my medical. I need all that to keep my medical.
For the lead, and there's the rejection.
The most important part is my medical.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Mr. Moves passes to Salmons. Here's Mr. Moves. Back to Salmons.
There you go, Salmons.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Howard
I think I think I played alongside you in one of my old fail Let's Plays of 14. Fail, that's the same one on YouTube. There's some different 14 Let's Play. I think I played once when he was on the Kings.
Dishes to Mahinmi. Here's Calathes. Connects from three-point range.
But
Calathes has
wow,
got
why are
5
these
points.
games so close?
They got the lead despite pretty cold shooting from the field in the first half, and now they're beginning to find their groove.
Well, this is a team capable of getting hot, and if they do, they're going to really extend this lead.
Here's Mr. Moves. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Let's take a look at Wesley Matthews. Some stats for him. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 15
How was
points
that
a
a
game,
missed
4
free
assists,
throw?
and 3 rebounds. And he really
Okay,
brings that
fix
offensive
this.
firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously.
There's
but
that.
the ability to make plays that put
I did have a
points,
job, but
that's a major
because
weapon in his arsenal.
I actually had to quit that job because they're going to make me work like 40 hours a week. Basically Mondays to Fridays,
Kicks to Dunleavy.
10 to 6. Now I actually had to quit that because I can't work more than
Dunleavy's got
I could
6
not work
points.
more than
Defensively, they're starting to look
30
for
hours a
answers
week.
because ever since halftime, they've been disjointed out there.
Passes it to Salmons. In low to Howard. Tries again. And it's Kufus missing. Pacers leading by 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's
But that
Calathes.
job was make me work 40 hours a week. I tried to explain to them, but they still give me 40 hours a week. It's like-
Howard with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Salmons. That's good. Salmons got his second basket of the night.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
I couldn't really
Yeah,
work
sure
there.
did. A good job getting it started, and a better
And the thing is that
job
I can't lose my
finishing it
medical
off.
because I don't know if any of y'all know this. I'm actually a type 1 diabetic. My medication is
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
over $1,000
An
bucks
exceptional pass,
probably.
guys, and we see the result.
It's over $1,000 bucks. I can't afford that kind of medication.
Down low, Weston Hibbert. Hill is out there with Matthews. And it's George.
And I don't know if anybody really knows
So
what
that's the
my
group out there for
disabilities are. No, I'm actually
Foul call
type
that time
diabetic,
on the
of
way up.
course.
That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I also have depression. I also have Tourette's syndrome and Asperger's.
Not
So.
shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
James Harden, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Indiana
So if I really meet you, it might take ever get to know you and all that, it might take me a while for me to get used to you. So really understand that. So I might be quiet at first, but
pass to George.
later on, people start really thinking that I'm actually quite hilarious in real life.
No luck. Good work defensively by
So-
Jones. And for Houston, they're shooting straight 49% from the field.
What's that?
Mr. Moves passes to Ariza. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
All right, and what people don't really understand is that
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get
there's
going.
that. I just can't seem to find a job that could actually fit.
Kicks it out to Jones.
What
From outside.
that could actually fit. What I need. Fit. What I could actually work with.
Matthews dishes to Hibbert. Excellent D from Howard. The Rockets have
So-
gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
That's the whole
Here's
reason
Harden with the drive.
for this. So, and the thing is that I'm usually really tight on money near the end of the month. Like I usually get really hungry near the end of the month because I barely eat anything at the end of the month.
George with the ball.
All right, and I also need to pay like a $300 rent
They'll be counting on even
here.
more points.
I also need to pay
Essential if they're going to pull this game out.
I need to pay my car insurance, my cell
A
phone,
minute and a half now into the
I pay for my cell phone plan.
pass to Mr. Moves. West with the ball.
How was that not a foul?
Harden against George. Hibbert kicks to Hill. Back to Hibbert. Matthews
So
with it.
please
Now
understand, to
guarded by Mr.
anybody
Moves.
who
Second chance shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line.
Alright, so that's pretty much my whole situation right there. First we get these idiots that did you poor as hell. I can't help it.
Their defense
It's
has been
not
outstanding,
that's
Kelly,
not my
closing
fault.
out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the
Which
number
I'm gonna be
of
honest
steals
with y'all.
they've taken away. I mean,
The-
a lot of effort on the defense from
That
them tonight.
economy
And
these
that one's
days
good.
is
Strong
pretty
rebound,
bad.
and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
The Pacers have gone
If he was like,
2 for 5
well, I got a
on
job, I
field
was
goal
like, well, you
attempts in
probably
the
got a
fourth
really good
quarter.
paying
And the
job
foul
working
called on
40
Mr.
hours a
Moves.
week.
That's his first foul.
And the thing is that maybe getting this thing was not my
Hill. And it's
like
sent
it's
back
not
by
my
Howard.
priority. Because now I'm even putting money back
Howard with the
in case my
screen on
car gets.
Matthews. It's Harden with the drive. Frees
I'm
up
even putting
pass
money
to
back.
Howard. Here's Mr. Moves, covered by Hibbert. That's good. And it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
The Pacers shooting about 42% so far. Got a piece of it. And it's Houston on the break. And Harden.
Oh my
with
God,
the
Harden.
This is what you
That's
love,
huge.
guys. Superb defense, a great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
And you
So
just cannot
please
afford to
understand.
give up
Harden,
points
you
like
missed a
that
free
at this
throw?
stage of a tight ball game, guys.
Take
supposed to be a
look at what
score, and you
Harden's
missed a
been
simple
doing. 10
free
points.
throw.
He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Oh, give me that.
And the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Matthews against Ariza. 6 to shoot. And there's the call by the official.
There you go, we'll
They'll
take that
count the
goaltending.
basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently.
Alright, so please, so if you're going to
Crowd thinks about that call.
criticize me, please understand that person's situation first.
And I think
Besides,
George Burke has something for us right
even if
now.
I do have money for something I want,
During that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team.
maybe getting a new 2K is not it's not my priority. Maybe there's other stuff I want to get.
If there's nothing there, we can always back it out.
Maybe there's a different game I want to get. That's gonna be fun. Cause it's gonna be really fun and all that.
Here's Mr.
This,
Moves.
what people need to understand is that video games is about having
Here's
fun.
Jones. Hibbert pulls it in.
Why?
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
George sets a screen for Hill. Back to George.
I'm getting like a ton of comments. Like people take these games seriously. By the way, who takes this game seriously? In fact, I've been hearing that people think that they're good at basketball because they're good at 2K.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's Ariza in the corner. Pass to Mr. Moves. On deep.
I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all.
Hibbert pulls it in.
The way I play 2K is a lot different when I play basketball in real life. Play 2K, I'm usually a good defender. I'm not a good defender in real life at all, by the way. I mean, I can ball, okay? Alright, another thing is that I'm actually considered a 3-point sharpshooter in basketball. Like, I can fly out, shoot the rock.
That is good. And now just a 2-point Houston lead. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
In fact, in real life, I actually pass the basketball a lot more than I do in 2K.
With that last huddle, you
A
can
lot
see
more than I do in
coaches
2K.
discussing how they were gonna make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that,
Okay, I'm basically like a 3-point shooter who can pass. So I'm basically, I guess you could say a poor man Steve Nash. Say a non-NBA poor man Steve Nash. Kinda. That's kind of what I am. Though I don't really get flashy with my passes, kind of like he has.
Guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another area where they've done a great job tonight is
Well, that's how you do the spin move. Hit that Harden.
Well, that defense went
You
from
missed that
forward to no
Harden.
defense at all.
It's a 2-point game. We're down to the last minute. Harden, don't choke.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
He kicks it to Ariza. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Harden on the wing. The feed now to Howard. Jones trying to get open.
There you go, Howard.
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
All right, we gotta get stopped here. Anyways,
Big time possession here.
yeah, people really gotta understand that person's situation too.
Hill dishes to Hibbert.
Like, people take this game way too seriously.
They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you've got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I don't know. I never really understood
Good on the
Stood
first,
people-
and that makes it a three-point
why
lead.
people took this game so goddamn
So
serious.
it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball
Just,
game.
by the way, the trash talking on this game was out.
Two-possession lead now.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lets it go from the wing.
You get called out for
And
not
he
being a
is brought them to
perfectionist
within
gamer.
2 points.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
That sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been waiting to explode all game.
You get called out for
finally
being
got a
not being
reason to do
perfectionist
so.
game.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Are you serious?
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line. And
Like, dude,
finish it
you're
off.
not mastering every aspect of the game. Kill yourself. Like,
It's rebounded
this
by
one
Houston.
does not being a perfectionist master gamer make you a terrible human being. Why?
The first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free
So the
throws
Pacers
are
was
good.
actually the other team I
It's
was
a
considering
6-point
going
ball
to in the
game.
off season. Answer you. Oh.
From mid-court, no good. So
Dwight coming off.
Really? Really, Paul George? You shot 4 for 14? Then why was it a close game then? It's like Paul George up here, but then everybody else like all the way down here.
Just wanted to say I really like the way you've been playing on the offensive end. Great game tonight.
Hey, thanks, Coach. I really feel like I've been able to step up my game a lot lately.
I know how hard you've been working. Keep it up. Just don't forget the other side of the ball, okay?
Oh, don't worry, Coach. I won't forget. I got you.
Now, for our new coach, you don't really see a whole lot of Doc Rivers in your season 2 gameplay. You really don't.